You don't, as evidenced by her expression. She was worn out. We're all worn out. Our existence has been altered. That means that it is visible to the general public. She also took note of everyone who has been speculating incessantly about her and her family, stating, "We are strong here. We must stand, but we do not wish to participate in these interviews. They keep telling us that we must eliminate it." We were allowed to preserve her name. We are against conducting these interviews. I detest being on television. I think I made 3 or 4 statements in my press conference right before her rally. Presently, my image all over, everywhere. After that, they took the video and informed me that they had been arrested. We even lack the sense to access the video in its entirety. You should be aware of the fact that cutting videos and clippings is what Willa is, essentially stating that people can grieve in a variety of ways and are permitted to process their feelings however they choose. People think that when you lose someone, you always have to cry and break down in public. It should be praised, not viewed with suspicion, that the Shanquella family has shown such strength and determination in the face of their loss. As this user commented on a YouTube video, many people have flocked to defend the Robinson family. Hearing that members of the family were involved is extremely upsetting. 2.5 years ago, I lost my only child, and people were saying that I had something to do with my son's death. Cruelty and evil can be so pervasive. I didn't get what I deserved for my child, and I won't talk about other people's kids or pick on their pasts. It is false. They be blessed. The world is so evil, another person said. Give up on this family. They have lost a loved one, and you are taking everything out of context if you are not conveying sympathy or love. Nobody is flawless. At this point, it is illness. For Shanquella, justice. If the third person is used, nothing else matters but the truth. The truth may not always appear to be pretty. Factual information is everything. The truth prevails, and instead of focusing on the victim's family right now, the police should be looking into the real people who committed the crimes, because there is so much evidence against them. 6 friends who were in the villa at the time of Shanquella's death are currently being investigated as potential murder suspects. Alice Rayett, Paul Ill Winter Donovan Jackson Ginny, and Wiggins this year, being the Quilla with the most respect. Shanquella's sister believes that they should be thoroughly investigated for their role in her death. She discusses how they all lied to her and raised suspicions regarding their involvement in the same interview. The entire ordeal, including telling them and asking them roughly what we heard. Naturally, they denied it. They sat here and claimed that there was no fight and that no hands were thrown. The young children speak. Yes, I do know. People have claimed to have eaten here when they entered. They are not in my memory. Nothing was eaten by them. Actually, they were all together in a room talking to us. Right, I also remember that night. Of course, they wouldn't have left my house because it was just my family if we had known then what we know now. Reports regarding whether an arrest has been made in the Shanquella Robinson murder case have been contradictory. While some media outlets claim that a suspect is currently in custody, others state that only an arrest warrant has been issued thus far. Okay, here's what we know at this point. Jenny Jackson, one of Shanquella Robinson's friends who went to Mexico with her, was taken into custody in connection with her death. Interpol agents allegedly detained Jackson on November 28 after Mexico issued an arrest warrant for Jackson's extradition. After that, she was taken into federal custody while she awaited the start of the extradition procedure to Mexico. Each day is unique. I will not say every day. I'll use the phrases every hour, minute, and second. Because, what day was it? Saturday 2 days ago. Saturday was a good day for me. Today, I'm kind of feeling down. Therefore, every day is unique. I could be happy in an hour, and then I could be back in a slump in an hour. The Shanquella Robinson case has become so well known across the country that the FBI is now conducting interviews with key suspects. However, keyboard warriors conduct their own investigations as the investigation continues online, and they are concerned that Shanquella's sister is not as innocent as she appears. Could Shanquella's sister be to blame for her death, despite the possibility of foul play? Let's discover. Many internet sleuths believe the authorities are onto something big, despite the fact that they are using a lot of manpower and resources to figure out what happened to Shanquella. The story we are being told is far from the truth, according to recent social media rumors. Additionally, it goes much further, involving even Shanquella's sister, Tequila Lawn. But why would anyone make such terrible allegations against Shanquella's sister? Since her sister's death, the overwhelming belief among those pointing fingers at her is that Tequila has behaved strangely. Using this video as evidence, they point to the various occasions when she was discovered partying despite having recently lost her sister in honor of Shanquella's birthday. Her sister posted this just a few weeks after she passed away. However, many members of the general public misinterpreted Tequila's behavior as odd because, rather than grieving the loss of her sister, she would throw parties and laugh. Shanquella's hat may have been a part of a larger scheme, according to numerous other rumors. Sister Quillalong was involved because her odd and attention-seeking behavior after Shanquella's death was also mentioned. They thought it was just a ruse to get their sister's name more attention, fame, and money. One user even shared their theory via Twitter, writing, "Wow. The Quillalong of Shanquella Robinson's half-sister appears to be commemorating her death." This video was taken off of TikTok by her. On this day, Shanquella held a sad rally. Along with their tweet, the same user also uploaded a TikTok video of Quilla apparently dancing around in a Shanquella t-shirt on the day of her sister's rally for justice. In spite of these shocking assertions, the truth is that they are all false and misleading, and Shanquella's sister has addressed them all. She stated that the following clear is dead in a recent interview she gave to the NCB in response to a question. Additionally, I am aware of statements regarding my mother's interview date. She is not moving in any way. She is not weeping. Which crime will prevail? The scumbags appeared here and wept. They shed boo-hoo. Wow, they also killed her. What crime then? Are you seeing someone weep? Today, what does that fucking mean? Don't be meaningless. It is not meaningless. Every night, my mother has a breakdown. Through this, we have both been here biting. Yes, when we got tired of showing you everything else, we were supposed to appear on television and demonstrate to you. Then they say that this must be where the mother is lying. A lie was fed to the mother. As a result, she is revealing something else to you. And what's more, we always own it. They are our own people. People, our very own people. You stated that. You stated that your own family is always, but instead of attempting to claim that your mother doesn't cry enough for you, what happens when you do cry? Isn't that right? She didn't cry long enough. They were pretending to cry because she didn't cry enough. You didn't have to see anyone in pain.